What can I do for you?
Open the door!
And here he comes. He walks across. See, he's got a trash bag, it looks like. And I thought at first he had a backpack on, but you'll see in a minute it's not a backpack.
Oh!
Escaping into nature feels liberating, but absolute isolation leaves you completely exposed. From a stranger violently smashing through your car window to a shadowy figure stalking you with an axe, what would you do when a peaceful getaway turns into a fight for survival? Mary, the creative mind behind the YouTube channel Maximus Minibus, has gained a loyal audience by documenting her honest outdoor lifestyle. Her vlogs carefully blend the responsibilities of work, the enthusiasm of her hobbies, and a sincere appreciation for the simple pleasures of campground living. On the evening of September 10th, 2025, what started as a small effort to be productive, finally installing a long-ignored trail camera, quickly turned into something far more unsettling. A self-described procrastinator, Mary had postponed setting up her solar-powered trail camera for more than a year, waiting for the proper SD card, the right timing, and the motivation to follow through.
I've had this camera for at least a year, maybe more, maybe even 2 years. It's a trail cam with a little solar panel on the top, and it has its own power and everything, so I could put it anywhere. Didn't have to worry about whether I have power there. Inside this little door, it has battery backup. You're supposed to put batteries in it, which I haven't done yet. Surprise, surprise. But anyway, the batteries are like C batteries oh no, actually, you know what? It's 4 AA's. But the reason I haven't set it up is because it takes an SD card, and I have SD cards, but they're SD card. So I've had it on my list on and off forever to buy a card for this thing. And finally, tonight, I can set this up. Maybe the hammock is next. I'm going to put the camera on this little footstool that I always put in front of my tent when I close it up for the night. It's basically just shooting. Probably not the most exciting place to put the camera. I don't even know if it's set up right, so I'm just going to leave it here.
After a trip to Walmart, she finally had what she needed. She positioned the camera on a footstool near her tent, aiming it toward her bus and the surrounding area. She assumed it would record nothing more than raccoons wandering by or deer passing through. The following morning, however, something felt wrong. The tent had been unzipped in a way she never would have left it, opened from the top downward, as if someone had intentionally entered. At first, she dismissed it. Then she remembered the camera. The footage revealed not wildlife or a neighboring camper, but something far stranger.
In the first part, it shot at like 8:30, and it just got like some campers walking to the restroom, but then nothing until 2:30. Around, like maybe either somebody drove in and they're turning around right now. I don't think it's a camper. But so the headlights come this way, and then it's a pickup truck that goes by. I don't recognize it. It's not a vehicle I recognize. Let's start with that. But right after it goes by, keep your eye on this over here. You see him? He's got glasses on that are shining. He's got on a, and here he comes. He walks across. See, he's got a trash bag, it looks like. And I thought at first he had a backpack on, but you'll see in a minute it's not a backpack. And then it missed the first part of him, but then he comes back with a flashlight. I have a table over here with a bunch of stuff on it. He's coming around, probably checking out what's on that table. Now he's shining the flashlight in through the mesh of the tent, trying to see what's inside the tent. But he leaves again. He walks by, and he's going like probably over to the golf cart, because the golf cart's parked in front of the bus. And then he goes around. I think he must probably go around the bus and come back again, because there he goes, coming back around for another chance. And this time, he's not going to just look inside the tent. This time, give him a second. There he goes, coming right to the tent. And look at this. He moves the camera. He moves the camera. I guess he doesn't know it's a camera, so that he can unzip the tent and get inside. Inside the tent, for all you can hear him plunking around, moving things, stuff like that. And then the movement stops, so the camera kind of stops recording.
At 2:30 a.m., an unfamiliar pickup truck drove past. Moments later, a figure stepped out of the darkness. A man wearing a baseball cap and glasses, with what appeared to be a trash bag over his shoulders, moved carefully through the campsite. He shined a flashlight into the tent, went through her belongings, and even shifted the camera itself to gain better access. For several minutes, he remained inside the tent, searching.
I've never seen any sign that anyone has done this before. But the fact is, when I'm in that bus, I don't see or hear anything. I put my curtains up, that's it. For my stuff. Ugh, it creeps me out. So I've been looking around trying to figure out what he took, but I can't really find anything. I mean, the most obvious thing would have been this tablet. I mean, I don't leave my laptop in here, so tablet would have been the next best thing. Maybe he's an electronic snob, I don't know. But I do have a toolbox in here, and it's got a lot of small tools, you know, things that he could have taken either to use or to sell, things with some value, and he didn't take those either, so I don't know. So I don't really even know why he was here. I told my boss about it, and she asked me to post a picture.
When he eventually left, he carried only a few items: hand sanitizer, rubbing alcohol, and toilet paper. Basic supplies, nothing truly valuable. It soon seemed this was not a typical thief, but likely someone surviving in the woods, taking what he needed to get by. She was left feeling unsettled by the intrusion. In the end, nothing major was lost. Maybe this was just someone desperate and passing through. Or maybe it reminds us how thin the line is between peace and vulnerability in remote places. If you had seen this footage the next morning, would you feel safe staying another night? Hold on a sec. If you're enjoying this so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's continue. The video was uploaded on August 21st, 2025. Mo Sargi, the adventurous creator behind the channel that carries his name, is known for constantly testing the limits of exploration and bold challenges. From off-grid RV living to demanding survival situations, Mo and his wife Shadia frequently place themselves in exciting and sometimes alarming circumstances. But one camping trip in particular shifted in a way neither of them expected, turning what began as a lighthearted challenge into a genuine test of nerve.
So basically the challenge is I have had a mysterious person place items that we need to survive with the
Anchor Solix C1000 Generation 2 portable power station.
We each get 10 minutes to find each item.
Oh my God.
And if you don't, then you're a loser. All right, guys, we have acquired the drone, got some epic drone shots. Hopefully you guys like them. We also have acquired my toothbrush. We've also acquired a flashlight, which is gonna come in handy because it's starting to get dark right now. We're gonna go and search for the Starlink. That's gonna be the next item, and I have to find that myself. No way. Seriously?
11, 10, 9, 8.
Oh, it's in here.
5, 4, 3.
I got it.
Sorry, it's time.
No, but that's not enough time.
Oh, you heard the timer.
Oh
You
my
lost.
God.
You lost this round. But you
I lost-
found the object. Well, that's all that matters.
No, you have to plug it in before the 10 minutes is up.
At least we can still use it, though.
Whatever, let's go plug in the Starlink and see if we can get some communications. Shadia, what are we gonna do in the morning?
So in the morning, because now it's nighttime and we need to go to sleep, we need to have coffee in the morning.
And we're gonna make some eggs and some sausages.
Now?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning, yeah.
Tomorrow.
On their second night at the campsite, a sudden loud bang shattered the calm. Something had forcefully struck the RV. Alarmed, they grabbed a flashlight and stepped outside.
Keeping it simple and healthy this morning, we got some beef Italian sausages and we got some eggs, because obviously eggs are a must. All right, let's throw them on. Alrighty, about to have some yummy. I don't think she trusts my cooking, but look at this. This looks so good. Some beef sausages and some yummy eggs, scrambled eggs. I'm gonna go ahead and try one of these. These are spicy, by the way. Oh my God. Yeah, Shadia usually doesn't eat nothing that I make. I don't know why. I make good food.
Good.
Really? Okay. Oh, by the way, today is me and Shadia's 7-year anniversary. We've been married 7 years today. Like that's insane. And we get to do a video. We get to be camping for that.
We decided to camp one more night at this forest. Little did we know we would encounter the most terrifying thing ever.
What the f?
What was that?
I don't know, it was loud. Something like smashed against the car or the RV.
From the front.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. Camping, no kids. It's been great, but me and Shadia basically slept in all day in the RV. We just had this loud bang. That's why I got this, because I'm kind of worried. I don't know what the fuck that was. There's nothing there. Let me get a flashlight. Okay, come on. Something like smashed against the RV. Oh, what the f?
Oh, what is that?
What the f?
Oh, what is that?
Somebody threw something at the RV. Is that a tomato?
Why would they hit our RV?
What the f? It's a rotten tomato.
Ew.
What the f is going on here?
What they found was a rotten tomato smashed against the vehicle. The random act left them unsettled, especially since there were no visible people or vehicles nearby. Unable to find anyone, they returned inside and monitored the area using their surveillance camera. Soon, they noticed something even more disturbing.
You okay? Been sitting there watching that damn camera all night.
Freaking out because it's red too, so it's even more creepy. Looks like blood.
Anyone is back there? I don't know. We can see out front.
We did hear some noises. I'm scared because the lights are off in the front, and I'm scared.
Okay, I'll turn on the lights just to make you feel better.
I don't want to.
Hold on a second. At least we can see if anybody's out in the front.
That's terrifying.
Someone's there. Someone's actually there.
No, I see something.
Yeah, look, what the fuck?
What is that?
I think it's a deer. No, that's not a person. That's an animal.
What is?
Hold on a sec.
No.
Wait.
There's someone there. There's someone there.
I know.
Did you lock the door?
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
I heard something. I seen something moving back there. It's walking.
Oh my God, Mo, what is that?
I don't know.
Is that a person?
Maybe it's a bear.
What if it's the person that threw whatever it is on the windshield?
What is that, dude?
There's noises here, or
I just see something like above the trees. You know what I mean? What is that? Yeah, there it is. It's... Oh
my God.
What the f? The camera.
No,
Take the camera.
I
Take the
can't.
camera.
Where are you going?
Where's my baseball bat? Where's my baseball bat?
Please. Where are you going? Where are you going?
Come here. Come with me. Hello? Bro, that was the same guy. He threw a fucking tomato again.
Where?
He threw a tomato at my camera. Look, my camera's dented.
Oh my God.
He messed up my camera. Look. There's tomato juice all over here. Wait. There's somebody moving back there. There's somebody moving.
Mo, I'm not going in there.
Oh, he's got a dog. Get in. Quick, get in. You get in first. Get in first. Either that was a dog or a fucking coyote.
Well, now you know, like, never to come here.
But we're like, you guys saw the drone footage from earlier. We're literally in the middle of nowhere, and there's somebody stalking us out here right now.
Literally, like... Oh my God. No, don't open. My heart is hurting. My heart is actually hurting.
Can you come out with a flashlight?
Hell no.
No, I need to see. Just come out here with a flashlight. Get out here with a flashlight.
Oh.
I can't see a thing. Bring the flashlight over here. I know you're scared, but we've got a baseball bat. Bro, this is fucking terrifying. Hold on, let's go over here. What if you went... Wait, shine the light down this way? There's a trail. I didn't even realize there was a freaking trail here.
Through the camera, a figure appeared at a distance. At first, it did not clearly resemble a person, but continued watching revealed someone concealed among the trees, observing them. The fear of being watched became real. Armed with a flashlight and a baseball bat, Mo went outside to investigate. He discovered his camera had been dented and more rotten tomatoes were scattered across the RV. Feeling exposed, they rushed back inside. Moments later, loud knocking struck the RV walls, forcing them outside again. Moving deeper into the darkness, they noticed a trail they had not seen before.
Listen, just swing, okay? Watch your step. Come on. Hello?
No.
What?
Please. I'm scared.
Oh.
No. Oh my God.
What the f, man? He's got an axe. Yo, why are you throwing shit at my fucking RV? No, you get the fuck out of here, dude. Why are you throwing shit at my RV? No, go. He's coming at us with an axe. Go. Run. Go. Just follow the light. I'll blind him with my flashlight.
He's coming.
No, he's not. He's just standing there. He thinks he's tough with a freaking axe. Get in. You get in.
No,
you get in the RV. Get in the RV right now. He's coming. Just go.
Oh God.
Believing it might be connected to whoever was responsible, Mo Sargi chose to follow it. That decision led to a terrifying encounter. They came face to face with a man holding an axe.
No, I have to. I'm not going to let someone scare me off. I'm Mo fucking Sargi.
okay, but I don't
Here.
feel good about
Okay,
this.
keep the baseball bat with you, okay? Just stay here. Yeah, lock the door. Just lock the door. Lock the door. I'm gonna go check it out.
Can you please, like, not go anywhere far?
Okay, I'm just gonna go look. I think this guy's just trying to scare us off. Like he must be camping out here. He's probably just fucking around. I'm pretty. Oh, what the hell? The fuck? He left his axe here. Hey, come on out. I know you're hiding here with your. Come on out. I know you're hiding here. Yeah, it does sound like a. Sounds like a diesel truck just turned on and just left. What the fuck? All right, I should get back. Shadia's probably scared. Nah, bro. He took the axe. No way. Oh, no. No. Shit.
It was clear this was no harmless prank. They barely made it back to the RV. Despite warnings to remain inside, Mo pushed forward again, driven by frustration and the need for answers. On the trail, he found the axe abandoned and called out into the darkness. But when he returned to the RV, the axe was gone. It confirmed the person had been close the entire time and had retrieved the weapon. Recognizing the ongoing danger, they decided to leave the campsite rather than risk another encounter. When someone hides in the dark and watches from a distance, it changes how you see the world around you. If this happened to you, would you have stayed to investigate or left the moment things felt wrong? Biaheza began a new adventure on February 1st, 2026, searching for the calm of a snowy setting to enjoy a comfortable, self-sufficient camping experience inside his car. What started as a peaceful solo getaway, however, quickly turned into a struggle for safety. For this trip, Biaheza transformed his car into a functional solo camping setup. With the upgrades finished, Biaheza headed out, expecting the perfect snowy adventure.
Car's been off for about 20-30 minutes and it is getting pretty cold. So for my heating solution, I've purchased this Korean butane powered heating device that a lot of people on the internet recommended. I'm a little sussed out with butane burning inside of a car, so I'm gonna use it sparingly and only when I'm awake. For my cooking solution, I brought along this propane stove. The gas line runs underneath the countertop through a little niche I cut out where you can connect it to a can of propane. I made sure to bring some cooking supplies like this pan and also a cooler for a few items that I wanted on ice rather than in the fridge. For my appetizer, I'll be having some lightly toasted bread, salted grass-fed butter, salmon boba on top. A little salty, a little fishy, and just the energy that I'll need to cook up the main course.
Everything was carefully organized, making cooking feel smooth and comfortable. After finishing his meal and spending time reading quietly, a deep stillness surrounded him. It felt like the night would pass without issue. Eventually, he switched off the lights and fell asleep. Not long after, the calm atmosphere shifted.
Hey! Hello, who is this? Can I help you? Hey! What can I do for you?
Open the door! Open the door!
I'm not gonna be able to do that.
Hey, what are you doing?
A stranger suddenly appeared and demanded that he open the car door. As Biaheza tried to remain composed, the individual became more aggressive, pounding on the windows and shining a flashlight directly inside. Recognizing the danger, he quickly started the engine in an attempt to leave. The attacker escalated the situation, striking the windows and ripping away the mesh screen until the glass shattered. Fragments flew inside, leaving him scratched, including an injury near his eye.
It's been like 2 weeks since this happened. What you can't really see in this video is that the car that drives up and starts honking actually first fully blocks in my car. Someone comes out of the car with a flashlight. My windows are cracked open, so I try to speak to him and he's just not responding. It's dead silence. He then suddenly starts banging on the window, yelling at me to open the door. Once I heard the aggression in his voice, I realized that this was not a friendly encounter, so I reached around from the back and started up the car. He gets even more aggressive, starts banging on all my windows, continues yelling at me to open the door. Snow underneath the car is more frozen. My wheels are spinning in place, not catching traction. He aggressively rips off my mesh bug net, keeps banging the window harder and harder until he fully breaks it in, and I'm showered with shards of glass in my face. Right at this point, my wheels catch traction and there's just enough of an angle there where I can squeeze past his car, get around him, and get myself out of there. You can see my left eye rapidly blinking here. It was blurry the entire way home, and after getting it checked out, it appears that some of the glass had scratched through my eyeball. I've been going through treatment for that. My mind goes to maybe he lived in the area, saw my car, thought I was up to no good, but then why block me in and smash through my window instead of just talking to me?
In a critical moment, he managed to steer around the blocking vehicle and escape. Although he got away, the event left him shaken physically and emotionally. If his tires had not found traction, or if his reaction had been even slightly slower, the outcome could have been far worse. If you were in that car, would you have reacted fast enough? Dan is the creator behind the YouTube channel Exploring with Fighters. He brings viewers into abandoned buildings and deep, allegedly haunted forests, using immersive storytelling to document the unknown. But on November 15th, 2022, he and his friend Flex learned just how dangerous and disturbing these adventures could become before they even finished setting up camp. On the night of a full moon, the two headed toward Epping Forest to film another camping video.
I never ever take my equipment out of the car. I used this car to do a tip run only a few days ago, but I emptied the car and put my ground sheet on the bottom and did a big tip run, and I didn't put the stuff back in the car. I have everything in the car, put my bag in the car, put all my paranormal equipment in the car, the ground sheet's still in the car from when we did the tip run, but I just don't have the tents and the sleeping bags.
Their drive ended at the base of Hangman's Hill, where a quiet church stood under the moonlight.
Well, if we go around the back of the church and camp in the forest there, we can have a fire because we're not on the graveyard.
Is that noise?
Yeah, what the hell was that?
That wasn't a normal fox noise.
It could have been, but that didn't sound like an old fox.
Right, come on, let's grab our stuff and set camp. It's getting cold already, so... Right, so we've got the tent set up. This one is going to be our main warm fire. It's going to be our main warm fire. That one is going to be the cooking fire. So when that's died out and it's just embers, we'll put the pans on that. So doing it a little bit different this time.
Dim fairy lights softly illuminated the church, surrounded by old gravestones, giving the area an unsettling presence. As darkness settled over the forest, camping nearby only intensified the mood. While moving deeper into the woods, they heard an unfamiliar sound echo between the trees. They questioned whether it was simply a fox or something far more unsettling. Eventually, they located a secluded clearing and began setting up camp. The oversized 6-man tent looked strangely out of place among the dense trees. They built 2 separate fires and attempted to settle in for the night. Despite the earlier mistakes and the uneasy environment, they cooked a steak dinner, one they would never finish.
Now this is where we realised there's a beast in the woods and it smells the steak and comes after us. It is pretty damn good. Do you like the broccoli?
I'm going to try some now, actually. I've never actually tried it.
It makes it all worthwhile. All the hard work that went into it. Oh! What's that? Shh. Can you hear that walking around? What's that?
As they started eating the overcooked steak, a dull thud cut through the darkness. Seconds later, something solid slammed into the side of the tent. The uneasy atmosphere instantly shifted into the feeling of being watched. Even inside the large tent, they felt exposed. They froze in silence, exchanging alarmed glances.
If you hear anything, tell us, because I'm not going to do anything with the CCTV camera, mate. So I've got a CCTV camera up there. It might go in on there. I put it up there because last time we got a fox on camera walking around the tents. So I wanted to see if we capture any animals walking around. But whatever that was, it smashed the side of the tent. It could have legit footsteps. At first I thought, hold on, it could be like a branch falling off the tree, right? But the way it smacked the side of the tent, but then the footsteps, but then it could have been an animal. I'll have to check that CCTV footage.
With growing anxiety, they checked their surveillance feed.
So when something's triggered on the camera, it takes about 2 or 3 second delay. So I didn't actually catch whatever was thrown at the tent. But check this out. In the bottom right corner, something comes into the frame. There was definitely someone there. And it looks like they just take a look what was going on. And as Flex pops his head out to take a look, they dart off into the darkness. Now this is quite a scary thought.
Due to a slight delay in the footage, the image appeared moments later. A figure entering the frame. It paused, facing the tent. Then, as Flex unzipped the tent to look outside, the figure quickly disappeared into the darkness. The footage did not offer answers. It confirmed one thing: they were not alone. They left immediately, but one question remained. Who caused the disturbance? Had someone been observing them the entire time? And if so, what did they want? If you were there, would you have stayed to find out who it was? This video comes from Wildcat Adventures, a UK-based wilderness exploration channel. She ventures alone into remote landscapes to wild camp, forage, practice bushcraft, swim, and explore untouched terrain. Her content centers on immersive solo survival, isolation, and the raw beauty of nature. It is December 15, 2025, deep in thick New Zealand bush.
Hi, I'm Kat, and today we're heading deep into the jungle of New Zealand. As I wandered through the lush forest, I couldn't help but marvel at the massive tree ferns all around me. But as I sat up camp and the sun went down, the jungle woke up, and suddenly the adventure became very real.
She reaches a secluded campsite beside a quiet stream, surrounded by dense vegetation on every side. She pitches her tent and fixes a leaking air mat with shoe glue, aware that even small issues can feel far more serious when you are completely alone. As night falls, she prepares a freeze-dried meal of apricot chicken, followed by sticky date pudding and custard. She eats near the river as the bush grows darker and feels more enclosed.
I don't know if you can hear that, but whatever it is, I have no idea.
Rustling interrupts the stillness. The movement sounds heavy and close. Kat stops and listens, trying to identify what might be pushing through the thick vegetation nearby.
The only thing I think to be worried about in these woods would be wild boar, because they are big and strong and could easily trample the tent. Put my food rubbish outside the tent just in case they can have that. Yeah, hopefully I'll be all right and I'll see you in the morning.
The noises return throughout the night, not steady, but irregular and unpredictable. Though tense and alert, exhaustion eventually overtakes her and she falls asleep, knowing whatever made the sounds could still be close. Morning shifts the mood. Kat wakes to find her air mat completely flat, yet the anxiety of the night slowly fades as a peaceful sunrise settles over the stream. If you heard those noises outside your tent, would you stay calm or start imagining something worse? This video comes from After Dark Crew. Their content focuses on investigating abandoned and forgotten sites. It is January 17, 2026, at Hill 60, a coastal location that houses abandoned World War II bunker systems.
We're out here at Port Kembla, and we're about to go explore some abandoned World War II bunkers and tunnels for you all.
There's ominous feelings that have been reported of soldiers, though there's no specific details on what soldiers.
And, well, this facility housed 2 6-inch military, what do you call it, cannons? Weapons?
2 6-inch guns, I believe.
Believe it or not, they were actually only fired twice in history.
And just another tidbit about the guns, the actual steel that's used to make the cannons was recycled from older World War I warships.
The main design is in the shape of a H, and they in some of those rooms they used to store a lot of their gunpowder and ammunition and stuff like that.
Shortly after entering deeper into the tunnels, the camera glitches again and briefly cuts out. Although recording resumes, the malfunction adds tension as the group continues underground.
What was that?
Fucking David. It's on camera then.
There's a mob. Turn off this flash. Was that SpongeBob, Dad? Yeah, bro. It's so
As they move through the bunker complex, a sudden, unexplained noise interrupts them. Brief panic breaks out as doors, shadows, and unexpected shapes appear in the darkness.
I almost pissed myself at Mom's.
Jump out, like, I don't think I'm going to out, so I'll just seize it.
It's crazy. My heart sunk, lad. I sat there. Nathan has never been more scared in his life.
A sharp bang echoes through the tunnels, sounding close and forceful. One member reacts strongly, clearly shaken by how sudden and nearby it seems.
The tunnel that we were going down, and one bit of the noise in, and I thought I seen lights flashing down the cave, and I absolutely pooped myself.
Toward the end of the exploration, they report seeing lights and movement deeper inside the tunnels, in sections that had not been marked with glow sticks. Combined with earlier noises and equipment interference, the group decides not to continue and begins heading back to the exit. Old structures can make ordinary sounds feel amplified and strange. Do you think it was just the bunker settling or something else moving in the dark? That's all for tonight's video. Which encounter gave you chills? Let us know in the comments below. Got your own experience? We want to hear it. And whatever you do, don't miss what's coming next.